great game, boss.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. .2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Spurs. And Benyama is out there with Green. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Zohan in at the 1 spot. And for Charlotte, all is the point with Bouknight on the wing. P.J. Washington is out there with Miller. And it's Swift in at the 5, roaming the paint. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
So the Hornets win the tip. Now here's Ball. Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide open shooter just about every time.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And stolen by Miller. Passes to Bouknight. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. Here's Zohan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Ball. He had 27 points last game. Here's Miller. The shot will not fall. Good D by Mitchell. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. On the wing, Mitchell. Green with the screen on Miller. 5 on the punt. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs. Shooting their first free throws of this game.
Mitchell at the line. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Washington. Floats it up for Wembanyama. That's tipped. Pass to Booknight. They set the pick. The drive-by ball. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, the combination of height, length, and quickness that Ball has, very impressive and really hard to defend against on the drive, too.
Here's Sohan. 8 points his last outing. Mitchell in the corner. Green with a screen for Mitchell. It's Vassell on the wing.
What's up, Rocky?
Releases. They get it back. Green comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Booknight passes the ball. Pass to Washington. Charlotte needs to get a shot. There's Miller with the three.
For the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now here's Ball after the miss from Mitchell. Lets it go from deep, and it's LaMelo Ball with the three. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Mitchell outside. Green with a screen for Mitchell. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Ball following the bucket by the Spurs. The baseline J off the mark. And here is Mitchell. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Boston. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Mitchell outside. And it's Vassell in the corner. It's Miller on the wing. Tries from 10, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Awful call. Terrible.
Here's Ball. The good-looking shot from the wing. 7 points for LaMelo Ball.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Vassell with it. He had 10 points in the win against Boston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Ball with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
A steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Booknight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 7. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Ball. 5 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Back to ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Spurs trail by 8. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Sohan. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wembanyama, a screen on Miller. Mitchell. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And there's the pass to Swift. Outside, Ball. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 6. Passes it to Sohan. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Bouknight. Defense is right there. Pass to Swift. Kicks it to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And here's Miller outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Ball. From 12 feet out. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him.
Here for the Hornets. Ryan is checked in for Baldwin. And it's Ball in for Miller. Then for the Spurs, Şengün's checked in for Green. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell in for Vassell. Jalen Brunson out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Williams. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now Ball. He's got 17. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Branham. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Hornets leading by 17. Outside, Ball. The pass to Brunson. Charlotte moving it around. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Wembanyama against Williams. Wembanyama left side to the left side wing. Passes it to McDaniels. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass the ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And the Hornets miss again. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. These threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire.
Williams can't get it to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. The three-pointer no good. Charlotte leading by 14. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Green with a screen for Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Bouknight.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. That's a foul on Charlotte. The Spurs have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He scored 33 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Green with a screen on Ball. Bobbed up there for Green.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Swift. That's good.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
And the Spurs with possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Good on the shot. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bouknight passes to Oubre. Charlotte moving it around. Ball up top. Covered by Mitchell. Oubre inside the three-point line. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
At this point in the season, we're past the rookie wall. Those left standing have managed to break through.
Some breakthrough talents for sure, looking to change the... And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor for San Antonio, Green is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the point. Ball feeling it out a bit. Miller against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Sohan. Back to Mitchell. The pass to Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 17 points was their biggest margin. The 11-footer. Out to Miller. Launches a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you've got to give them a lot.
A lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Green with a screen for Mitchell. Right side, Green. Good D by Miller.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside, Ball. Over Mitchell. Ball, no good.
Ugh. Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
And the basket by Vassell.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough to stop.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. To the middle. Here's Swift. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Miller against Mitchell. Can they get it? Good D by Mitchell.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Ohan fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Up top, Vassell. 8 points for him. Can't hit from 12. Hornets trail by 7. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bouknight passes the ball. Here's Washington. Passes it to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And the Hornets miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside, Green. Here's Mitchell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Sohan.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And the Hornets call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at Charlotte, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And I think for the Hornets, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Swift. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Bouknight. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Top of the key, Ball. Connects on the 17-footer. Ball's got 21 in the game.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Spurs.
Mitchell outside. Green with a screen on Miller. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Miller. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They set the pick. Here's ball. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Well, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. Wonder no more. Here's a peek. You look at Mitchell, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Brandon Miller.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always pop.
Hornets trail by 16. Bouknight passes to Swift. Outside, Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 23.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Sohan. 16 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key. Wembanyama, no good. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here is Bouknight.
Who's watching here?
Floats one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Ball. And it's Mitchell missing. Hornets trail by 14. Ball with it. He's got 23. Out left to the wing. Kicks to Miller. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 10.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Now, Vassell, 8 points for him. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Mitchell finds Green. Oubre pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Swift. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Hornets trail by 11. We've got Williams. LaMelo Ball is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Oubre, and it's Baldwin in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
P, you're up. Where's this thing out?
Mitchell looking it over. Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. Tries again. Wembanyama, no good. Well, the Hornets shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Ball kicks to Miller. Misses the 3.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And Green gets it to go.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
And that one, good. 15 points from Brandon Miller.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Ball. Green dishes to Mitchell. Pocket 6. Green with a screen on Miller. Here's Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Hornets trail by 13. From the stripe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Pass to Mitchell. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Now the pass to Swift. Over Wembanyama.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Mitchell going to the line.
And Mitchell drops them both. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 13-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. And the Hornets miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Goes up at the stripe. Green for 2 points.
Hey, what's up, Jack?
Not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Swift. Hits the 3-point bomb. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Mitchell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Wind and rain. That makes for a rough day. It's been actually pretty sunny out this way.
Now here's Ball. Lets a floater go, and they'll get another chance. Now here's Bouknight, covered by Vassell. 3 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Mitchell. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Here's Zohan.
A cookie.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here.
Thanks, Jack.
The ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Miller outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 13.
Yeah, we got in foul trouble in this one.
This one, playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It all about the will to win. You have to admire the
They're good.
Never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches, and I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against Charlotte.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the waiter.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Junior, second personal foul, and the 3rd team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Mitchell at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, real close one, huh?
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
It was actually really close in the first half because they got us in foul trouble, but after that, it's been a breeze pretty much.
Spurs with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Zohan. Back to Mitchell. And so it's San Antonio.
All right, another easy win, closing in on win number 60 soon.
Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time you can go on the road and win.
Probably play another one here in a little bit. Appreciate you guys watching. JF, Rocky, everybody else who joined the stream. We'll hopefully see you in a little bit.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking